Oh my god, we're gonna try to go live on this son of a gun. See where we end up. It'll be fun. Look at that, I'm live. How you guys doing, everybody? How's it going out there? Reno. Friday night Vegas chat. Hola, mi amigo Hunter Edward. I got the new contacts. They're better than the old ones. Sugar Butt's here. We're going to unbox some stuff today. I have some giant boxes. There's some big boxes. And there's another one too. The other one I kind of looked in and then I said, oh shoot, this is complicated, and somebody did a lot of care. There's a person here on the chat. The other one's probably a person on the chat. I know who one is, but the other one came from Amazon, so you never know who that is. But my name is Steven. I'm not leaving Las Vegas. I'm a Vegas blogger. I like to blog about Las Vegas. What do you like about Las Vegas? You tell me in the comments below. Thank you guys for being here with me tonight. It's an honor that you would come out here and talk to me on a Friday. Don't you have anything better to do? Evidently you don't. Who is texting me? My realtor friend Josh is texting me. And you know what he's saying? He's saying, yeah, that's cool, buddy. You edited all that video. Let's do the whole interview over again. And by the way, he doesn't pay for those interviews. So I love Josh, and I'll do that interview over with him again. And that's not a problem. And look at that. My sub count dropped by 3. You guys are playing with my emotions. What's up, my friend? Gator Girl is here. We got Susan here. Day Trippers in the house. David is here. Vladimir Shlovinsky. How much in super chats to get you drive down strip? I don't know, Vladimir. I don't do stuff for money. I don't do stuff for money. If you guys are unsubscribing me, just stay unsubscribed, because it's just not worth your while to play with that number. I put it up there. I thought maybe on this chat I could get up to 30,000, but you're unsubbing me. I don't think that's very funny. So you want to unsub me, admit it, and I'll just kick you out of the chat. Kind of don't like that. That's a little bit of a problem for me. Thanks for all you do, Steven. Victor is here. Hello, Victor. Jim is here. Suzanne is here. Good Juju Slots Too Much is here as well. Man, I got a lot of people in the chat all of a sudden. $500. Nobody should super chat $500 to anybody, even if they're your favorite YouTuber on the planet. You should not super chat them $500, because $500 is 3, 6, 9, 12. $150 less to the YouTuber. So YouTube takes 30% of everything, and so that's not fair. You pay on YouTube $150 with that $500 super chat. But I don't do things for money like that. I love to gamble and stay free. Magnesita Moncrief says, greetings from OC. You're behind the orange curtain. Love Vegas, Angela says. Darcy is here. So the news today is interesting. It's just broken on the lvrj.com that yesterday, or 2 days ago actually, on Wednesday, you guys may not know this, but Steve Wynn, he had himself a bit of a sexual harassment lawsuit. There was 9 different women, I think. How many women? They basically said Steve Wynn did a lot of mean, nasty, really apprehensible stuff. It was so much so that Wynn was kicked out of his company. He lost control of his own company, the legacy with the Wynn and the Encore. All that stuff he built at the Bellagio, all that went down the drain because screw you, Steve Wynn. We have people alleging things against you. So a federal judge actually threw the entire lawsuit out of court. That's because every single one of the plaintiffs in the case used the pseudonym, adenym, montonym. What's the name? Pseudonym. They said Judy Doe. They said, my name's Judy Doe. I'm Judy Doe. How's it going? How's it going, eh? I'm Judy Doe. I'm from Canada, eh? I don't know if there's a Canadian Judy Doe in that group. The judge said that Judy Doe doesn't hold up. That's the first thing against it. The plaintiffs had not sufficiently pled their case to keep their names hidden. They said things like, well, we can't say who we are because we'll never get hired in this town, and Stephen will blackball us and give our names into the mud. Although the plaintiffs, quote, this is what the judge said, although the plaintiffs wish to preserve their anonymity, this causes several deficiencies in their claims against the Wynn defendants, said U.S. District James Mahan in the ruling. Throughout their complaint, plaintiffs used generalized and vague statements without individualized factual support for their allegations. Additionally, references to the Women's March 2018 formal charges of discrimination against Wynn with the Employment Opportunity Commission, which had been referenced throughout the complaint, were deemed unable to be taken into consideration because the filings were not submitted to the court. You had one job, that was to submit your filings to the court, and you didn't even do that. So, yeah, though plaintiffs allege all sexual harassment by Steve Wynn, the individualized acts of sexual harassment are separate transactions or occurrences that must be appropriately pled in order to comply with the rule. and they didn't do it. And Steve Wynn said I didn't do it. And I know one person that said that they worked with Wynn at the Wynn and that he was a great guy. Whoa, Lucky Dog Slot says, new to your channel, buddy. Thanks for all the incredible insight and info. I'm a fan, my new friend. Well, thank you guys. And if this gets up to over 500 viewers, I'll open these boxes on camera. I have the best thing you'll ever buy at the dollar store. These are like the most bad mofo scissors in the world. I just got to screw them tight, but man, this will open anything. So there you go. It'll open up your mind, man. Okay, we got Susan saying thank you for all your hard work, and Jack Batterson, and thank you guys. You're awesome sauce. Wayfair is done, Vladimir says. I have a feeling Vladimir spends a lot of time on the internet reading a lot of things. We're not talking about Wayfair. That is way not PG-13. Look up the Wayfair conspiracy online, and don't do it with your kids around because it's really inappropriate, and it's actually something that will probably trigger a lot of people. Don't want you guys to do that. Vegas is a bizarre place right now. It's absolutely bizarre. People are on edge in town, my friends. They are just not really enjoying things right now with the constant threats of closing the city again and lockdowns looming in California, and oh my God, what's going on? People are getting a little bit edgy. Oh my gosh, Susie Cantu, Lima. Hi, Steve. It's me, Susie, from Shirts, Texas. Shirts, Texas, of course, right beside Hertz, Texas. They were competing in the car rental game back in the day. That's not true. Nothing I said is true. Oh my God, she did it twice. I don't think you intended to do that, but thank you. Drain the swamp, Vladimir says. Man, oh man, thank you, Susie. Should we delay for the second time our week in Vegas to elope in September? I'm thinking yes. Well, I think if you tell people you're eloping, it's not the same impact. But why would you delay? I mean, just make the reservation. Do the thing that gets you the results you want and buy travel insurance. And if you have travel insurance, like $14 or something like that, then you can always cancel at the last minute and get every penny back. I'm scheduled to be in town for the 26th at Bally's. If you want to do a room video, I'm more than willing to have you. Mask up. Of course, we mask up, Paul. Thank you. That would be an interesting proposition. It depends on a lot of things. Depends on what the numbers look like. The 26th is, 9 days away? I don't see why we couldn't do something like that. I'm debating if I go to the Strip tomorrow or not, just based on the numbers, based on everything. We're in the red zone, as you know, in Las Vegas. I saw a lady today at the AM/PM near where I work, and she was trying to get sodas from the fountain. Now, first of all, okay, the fountain is probably not the place if you don't know the term. It's like, the big fountain. It's a fountain. If you don't know the term, who are you? What planet are you from? Maybe, I don't know. But, create regenerates here. Uncertainty creates mental health issues. That's true. So she's got like gloves. She's got like plastic all over her hands. And she's like literally like she has a straw in her hand. And she's just holding it. Like if I'm holding this pen by like the ball point, and I can't even do it. And she's like, and I'm not putting her down. I'm just saying she was incredibly sensitive to the idea of touching anything. And I felt so bad for her. Because the truth of the matter is, if this thing's aerosolized, we're all done for. Humanity is finished. But, some people's mental states, they want to have, the biggest chance to survive. Maybe she had pre-existing conditions. And then on top of that, I stop in the one gas station near my house. People are on edge. One guy who's usually really cool with everybody, he's on edge. My boss, say a prayer for him. He had his test yesterday. It's craziness. It's crazy sauce in Vegas right now. And the dollar store is jacked up. There's so many people in the dollar store. I don't know if that's a sign of a bad economy or not. I know what I did get. I did get one of those little seen on TV fans. It's running behind me right now. I put it in the freezer. Then I put ice cubes and ice water in the top, and it's nice and cold. So for the first time on a podcast, I may not be sweating drenched on my butt. So that's too much information for you. Fallon is here. Fallon, Nevada. Very cool. Or you're from Jimmy Fallon's clan, Crystal Francis. Get Jimmy to give me a shout out. Not. Hello from the UK. Hello, UK. I'm okay. You okay? I am not afraid to take a stand. Everybody. Oh, I'm singing Eminem. Sign of super shoppers. Super spreaders, super shoppers. Me and the family will be in Vegas, July 26th, Golden Nugget, 27th and 28th at the Bellagio. Hi, Stephen from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. You rock. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, cool background. Yeah, this was one that my wife picked. Oh, I should speak on this. We got, I'm going to have a face mask review. It's in this little bag right here. This will be tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to the Strip tomorrow. It'll be in this little bag right here. And there we go. Bought it from a place in Las Vegas. It sucks, and I paid $18 for this thing, and I want to show you the comparison about how we pack ours, about how they. So we'll do an unboxing of my wife's face masks on the channel. Why not? I got Wisconsin in the house. You betcha. Oh yeah. Does anyone know, is that Minnesota or Wisconsin or a little bit of both? But don't tell them that. Does anyone know where you can see the COVID fatalities by age group for the USA? For sure, yeah. I'm going to link you the page right now. It's a great page. It's called the Nevada Independent. It's a newspaper. I don't think they publish a newspaper, but they have amazing stats on the data. So I'm going to link you to that in the chat right now. And I can tell you the age range. I can actually do it. I can do it. Come on, do it. What's wrong with you? Actually, let's do this. Let's make my thing pop out. We'll just look right now. You guys want to look right now? Let's look right now. That'll be fun. We can see what that's all about. We're going to go like this, and I'm going to lose my audio apparently when I do this. Oh! Ooh, that was weird. All right, so here we go. So hopefully you guys can see this, and hopefully I still have the audio. Oh my God, none of these widgets are working. Okay, here we go. So this is the NevadaIndependent.com. Okay, can you guys hear me okay? Somebody told me last night that when I do this kind of stuff, plus my green screen lighting is terrible. You can see a shadow around me. I'm so embarrassed. You can see right now all of the different information. Okay, it was the Matrix for a minute there. Whoa, I know Kung Fu. All right, good. Oh, thank you, Sue. I appreciate you and all that you do. My name is Sue. How do you do? Now you're gonna die. That's a Johnny Cash song. So we can see a snapshot of Clark and Washoe counties, okay, as we see here. Actually, why don't I just do this? Do this, do that. We're gonna go in the Matrix again. Are you ready? Oh, we're in the Matrix, but now we're not. I'm just gonna do this for just a moment, and I'll just turn this off so you guys can actually see what we're talking about. So right now in this web browser here, you can see a snapshot of all the cases, the new from yesterday, the deaths from yesterday. This is an independent newspaper. These guys don't have a political slant. That's why I read them. And we can see the new cases reported. Holy cow, right? Hey, look, we're flattening the curve. Jesus. That's why when I say things like the video today, it's not out of me trying to get clicks. It's out of me telling you that, holy crap, 6,118 cases. And back when we opened, what was it? It's about a month and a half ago, 6 weeks ago. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks ago, we had 1,200 cases in a week. Now we have 6,188. That's some wild stuff, some wild and wacky stuff. I got to get my view back here. All right, I can see right back here. Good. All right, so we can actually tell you the exact answer to your question. We'll go over all the stats, but you had asked. So here's the demographics of deaths by age range. Okay, so we can see here per age range. All right, so we can also click on race and ethnicity. Yeah, that's a word now. I just made that up. But we can see our age range. We can see 70 plus down here, 391 per 1,000, I guess it would be. And then we can see our 60s. And this is NevadaIndependent.com. And when you go to the site, you just click on latest data in the corner right there. But this will show you all the different graphs and trends that you would possibly need. Here's the positive cases. You can see the positive cases right here by age range as well. And so we're predominantly 20 to 40 to 50. That's where most of ours are. So we got 21, 40, 50, 60. Nearly 60% of all the cases are in this part of the pie chart right here. And we can see another chart right here in the bottom. Now, what's interesting about this is the one you have to monitor right here. I'm going to tell you this right now, okay? This one here you have to monitor. How many people are in the ICU? Okay, again, going back to when we first opened this deal, right about here. How many people in the ICU on June 4th when we opened? 72. Now we have, 280 down to 269. How many people on ventilators? Okay, going down to here, we got what? 47 versus 141. So it's 4812. It's nearly over three times fold. And then we look at the deaths each day with 7-day trailing trend average. And we just see all this data. But the one below it, these are interesting too. These are the amount of tests given versus people testing positive. 25% positive tests. That's a bad number. I'm just telling you. This is not to scare you. This is just to show you the stats. You guys just basically asked me. I'm showing you. What's interesting about some of these stats, too, new people tested every day. I mean, at our peak, 10,000 people in the state. Right now, 5,000. That just means people are getting less tests. So hopefully, in 2 weeks' time, the fact that we went out, to the wall, 10,000 almost, down to 5, maybe less people are symptomatic. Maybe it's a good thing. We can see the entire state. We can see that actually, according to one of these charts down here, it's really not us. It's Humboldt County. They have some of the worst amounts of deaths per capita. Clark is second, and then Washoe or Reno is third. And then we show where we sit in the state. New York is number 1 for the cases per capita. Nevada 20th. Hawaii is dead last, and you can just move around the map. Now, this is another interesting one, too. You can see where Nevada's testing. This is what I was referring to. 12,000 people per 100,000 versus New York with 25,000. And in states that say they don't really have a lot of problems, they're not testing as many. 7,000 versus 12. We're testing 2 times as many people in a state like Pennsylvania, where just Philadelphia alone in the metropolitan area is about as big as both Reno and Las Vegas combined. So that's some stats for you, so you guys can go and take a look at that later on when you have a chance and you want to see some more stats. And magically, when I snap my fingers, I'm going to be back. You guys are going to see me. There's the Bellagio, and I'm going to go, and I can't really snap my fingers. Boom! And I'm back. So hopefully that was somewhat enlightening for you guys. I don't know if you guys enjoyed that. And we had a $5 super chat from somebody, and I missed it, and I don't know. Oh my God, it's Paul. I'm scheduled to be in town. Oh, yeah, that's the old one. Okay, that's fine. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, there's a new one. CJ's daddy. Karma caught up with Mr. Woolery. Claimed C19 a hoax. Then his son tests positive. Then he deleted his Twitter account. Chuck Woolery, yeah. I mean, you're getting political there, CJ's daddy. I understand where you're going with all that, and that's okay, but I don't think it's karma. I don't think that viruses work off of karma, personally. But, what do you think? What do you guys think? Do you think Chuck Woolery has bad karma? I don't know, man. Let's just hope that his son is okay, because it's still a human being. In a different place and a different time, he might have the same ideals as you. Either way, some people can change. $5 makes you hollers. Thank you guys for your support. Have you seen the reports where in Florida, that lab were reporting 99% positive? Yeah, I talked about that today, and then somebody said, hey, you know what? You're wrong about that lady in 15 tests. And I'm like, dude, okay, guess what? My phone gets a gazillion notifications. I got the Review Journal notifications, this site, that site, the other site. So it's tough. But if you guys want to go, the Nevada Independent, just type in Nevada Independent. It's the very first search on Google. Do it after the chat, for God's sakes. Don't leave me now. I need your attention to make me feel like a complete human being. Hello, Steve. Can you tell me how to order your wife's mask? Yeah, you go to that site up there. I believe it's that way. I don't even know which way I'm pointing. It's on one of these 2 sides. It's vegasfacemask.com. No S at the end. Pay on the page with the PayPal button. Otherwise, I got to invoice you, and things take a lot longer. Yes, bad karma. Yes, bad karma. Arrgh. I live in Florida. The numbers are being played with. Ooh, like a marionette, like a puppet. Please help with any info, Nancy. Oh my God, I got screwed by a resort fee. I was charged 5 days after we left. What is a resort fee? I had no room cleaning as well as my... Okay. So, resort fees are the con to the Kirk. That's a Star Trek reference that a lot of you guys don't probably get. There was just old rivals. It's the rivals. It's the thing that you don't like. Resort fees are there to try to take care of the Wi-Fi service, the pool service, the gym, the amenities, and nobody likes them. Now, if you looked at your original reservation, wherever you made it, it most likely said something about a resort fee could possibly be imposed. You probably checked a box somewhere agreeing to it. Call your bank and debate it and say that this wasn't supposed to be charged. You might win. You never know. The resorts are in disarray right now. They might not even notice it. They might just take the claim and never fight it. But you're not really going to get out of resort fees unless you stay at, like, the Four Queens downtown doesn't have resort fees. A couple of them probably don't. I still have to make part 2 of the resort fees video where I go over the Strip. Somebody had a heart attack, was listed as a COVID death. This is true. $39,000 every time somebody has that and they succumb to it. It's a COVID deal. All right. Do you guys want to see me open up boxes? I just have 2 of them. Say yes in the comments or no in the comments. I got 2 boxes. People sent me some stuff. If you guys are wondering, I do have a P.O. box if you guys want to send me some stuff. I'm always looking for cool stuff to show on the camera and always very grateful. I stayed at a Holiday Inn last night. They kept the light on for me. That was Motel 6. I completely get mine. So Vladimir says no. Oh, I'm sorry. You're in the silent majority, as they say in the political world. All right. So we got Philip Hertes, Jason Nelson. Garth Brooks' concert is currently still on. I know, isn't that a joke? Come on, that's never going to happen. Newsom is God. Listen to him or else. You know not what you do. I am Gavin Newsom. I don't know if that's how he talks. If he talks like that, that would be the best politician in the world. I think he'd win every single election. Every election would be like, you must vote for me. And everybody would just vote for him because they'd think he's some kind of massive warlord. All right, let's open 2 boxes. And here's the deal. Oh my gosh, you guys have a lot of chats. What's in the box? I don't know. It's a box. All right, so I don't know if you can actually see this. I think you can. I zoomed out my camera considerably. This one is pretty self-explanatory, but what's weird about this one is that it's addressed to Scott Campbell. Scott Campbell at 7835 South Rainbow Boulevard, number 4-194, Las Vegas, Nevada, 89139. Scott Campbell right up there. See Scott. Who is Scott Campbell? Who is Scott Campbell? I don't know. But anyways, come on, light, come back on the camera. Let's open this puppy up with a pair of skizzers and see what's in it. And I kind of know what's in it because the company it says it's from. And I'm like, cool if that's what it is. Because it was shipped directly and somebody didn't send it from their house. So this is like this. I know you guys don't have to send me anything at all. Ever in a million years. And I am super grateful. Are you coming to the strip tonight? I'll be out there. I've been here for 3 weeks. I've been extending my trip to enjoy in case they shut down again. Well, Jason, at least I don't think I'll be out tonight, man. It's been a long week. Accumulated into work being not so bad this week, but I had a weird day at work. Okay, so we got to open up the box. What's in the box, Steven? I don't know. Oh my God. Yep, that's exactly what I thought it was. So I mentioned this on the camera. Somebody said that I could have a cooler night's sleep if I got a special pillow. I have a bamboo pillow, and they said, you need to get a My Pillow. So we got, oh my God, it's a 2-pack. It's a My Pillow SQ Classic 2-pack, and it's a firm My Pillow. And that is really cool. Thank you, whoever did that. You can reach out to me on email if you want to, and I will answer your email. So we got, look at how My Pillow comes. This is not sponsored by Mike Pillow. Hi, I'm Mike Modell, and I make my pillows in the state of Minnesota. Except this one actually came from, this came from Worldwide Boulevard in Hebron, Kentucky. So, I manufacture in the great state of Minnesota. I love Minnesotans. They're very nice people, by the way. Probably somebody from Minnesota. This thing is great. Does it go? I guess you open it up. It says place pillow in dryer for 15 minutes before first use. Right. Look at how this is made. It's like hermetically sealed. It has a 10-year warranty. And there he is. There's my man, Mike Lindell. Washable and dryable. Made in the USA with a patent. And that's great. I want to do a lawsuit against Mike because he said the best night's sleep in the whole wide world. And I don't know about that. I think the best night's sleep in the whole wide world is a subjective term. Can you sue for that kind of thing? How big does this get when I open it? There's a meme for you. Just freeze it like that. That's terrible. All right. Ugh. Man, they sure do make plastic better than they ever used to. This should have a child, like an old, like a, let's say, easy open option. Let's say child proof. And there it is. It's a My Pillow. Apparently it fluffs up, but that's a My Pillow, and I got 2 of them, which is great. One for the wife and one's for me. Under penalty of law, I never understood these tags. This tag not to be removed except by the customer. All materials consisting of shredded polyurethane foam. Oh my God. Is that safe? Am I gonna die? So it says date of delivery, made in the USA. And then we have care instructions, wash, cold, dry, first time use. All right, we got My Pillow ×2. That'll be interesting. I'll have to report on the best night's sleep in the whole wide world. I didn't visit mypillow.com. All right. No, it's your pillow. It's my pillow. Now it's your pillow, Camaro. Now it's your pillow. Camaro can now see how out of shape I am. He remembers me from a past life. Best night's sleep is on a cruise. Really? I don't know about that. There's a lot of people from Carnival Cruise Line that would be disagreeing with you right about now. They're in the lawsuit. Come on, Arnold, you're a girly man. I know, right? I got another box. Do you guys want me to open the second box? Tell me yes or no in the comments, or throw me some likes. How's this? 605 people, 192 likes. Get to 250 likes, open the other box. If not, I'm going to just throw it in the trash. You don't want that person to have me throw it in the trash. I'll do it live on camera. No, I would never do that. I'm just kidding. Those are spendy. They're currently 2 for $69. They're buy one, get ones on Amazon. So somebody is taking care of me. So I want to thank you guys for that, because I have a bamboo pillow and it's really thick and it's okay. It's supposed to keep you cool, but that's supposed to help you sleep really good. And I actually sleep with headphones in most nights, because Caroline, she stays up a few hours after me and cuts face masks and watches TV. So I sleep with headphones in, so hopefully that is nice and soft so my headphones don't have a problem. Let's see. Open sesame, he says. Why the hell not? Yes, open it. Open the box. Come on, do it. Open the box. You stupid. That's terrible. Arnold, what's wrong with you? I got hit in the head with a baseball bat. All right, I'm not going to get to 250 likes. All right, this is another box. This one doesn't come directly from anywhere. It comes from a human being, and it was packed with care. Oh my God, I just realized you can almost see the label if you're watching in 1080p awesome vision. We're going to open it up, and yeah, I kind of opened this one already, and then I stopped myself, and then I taped it with electrical tape because I'm an idiot. But I was like, oh no, I want to do this on camera, because whoever did this took a bunch of care, and they've sent me some stuff before. So we're going to just rip it off like it's a Band-Aid that'll hurt you. And then we're going to open the box, even though, like I said, I've opened it already. There's just some stuff in here. And it is packed pretty well. Like, whoever did it, they put some materials in it. This is a bag. That's for later. And then we got cardboard. That's for later. I got a box of cardboard. What? No, actually, I didn't get a box of cardboard. What I did was I got a box with one nicely wrapped gift bag. And then there's a second nicely wrapped gift bag. And then there is a much larger third one. And then there is another one. And then there is an envelope that is quite smashed. And I don't want to, so you can't put the envelope on the camera all the time, because it could be something inappropriate. So it's a monkey, and it says nature is imagining itself, and that's good. I'm going to read that later because that's personal. We're not going to read that out loud. So should I open these bags? That's the question I have for you. I have a bunch of bags in front of me. Should I open the bags? I don't think this person's been looting. It's kind of nuts. Why'd you say that? So Caroline can't remove the tag. No, the customer can remove the tag. Do you want me to open the bags and see what's in them? Or did I just get a bag full of gift bags and cardboard? Meh. Melanie says, I don't care what you do. I only clicked on your channel for the first time, you jerk. Okay, I understand. All right, let's open the bags and see what's in them. Now, first bag is a bag. It's got a unicorn on it, so that's cool, I guess. These are actually quite good bags. It's a birthday bag. Have a magical birthday. Well, that's not until much later after the hot weather. And I got a shirt. And I don't know what kind of shirt this is. And it's actually a Union made. Oh, Union label. I said, do you guys look for the Union label once? And it's a really nice made in the USA. Like, do they still do this? Union made in the USA. No kidding. The International Brotherhood of Teamsters. Union made this shirt. This is a bad, heavy, thick shirt. I'm afraid to wear this outside. I will get completely heat stroking. Let's see what's in this one right here. My cat loves cardboard boxes the best. My cat hates them. My Siamese is afraid of everything. My black one just wants to eat food, and my white one doesn't go anywhere. But I love them all the same. All right, so we got this in here. It's a blue shirt. What is this? It's a Golden Girls shirt. It says stay golden. I am so totally going to wear this shirt. This is awesome. You can probably see through it a little bit, but I think you get the idea. Green and blue. Green screen and blue. That is hilarious. And I got a Christmas bag, so I can give this to somebody later at Christmas time. Don't tell my wife I got a Christmas bag. She'll think I bought it just for her gift. Is Steve's head not attached to his body? The mask is making it look like my head is floating. Oh, yeah, look at that. The mask is flipped up inside out. Look at that. You guys are great. Good catch, guys. All right, yeah, the mask is blue inside. What did I just say about the color blue? So we're going to open this one next. This is the most boringest live stream that ever live streamed. I don't know about that. We'll get back to your questions. It is another shirt, which is good. I can always use new clothes. That's another Christmas bag, by the way. And this one is right here. This one here is just a nice shirt. Is this a lady's shirt? It's an extra large, extra LT. I don't even understand the sizing, but it's just a nice shirt. It's actually nice. I like it. It's good. For some reason, somebody left the price tags. This is for the big and tall, which I'm not. I'm big. Okay, I get it. I have to lose weight, but I'm not that tall. I'm only 5'9". No, I like watch gifts. So we got another one. This is a Frosty the Snowman bag. So I'm trying not to wreck these bags. Oh, look at this. They got advanced alien technology on them. There you go. That's all you got to do to that, I guess. I always look for the hard way to do things because I'm a guy, and that's what we tend to do. This one's the biggest one of them all, and this has a giant shirt in it, and this will be good for when it's colder out. It's an extra large, which is cool because you want to layer your stuff, and it's a nice extra large shirt right here, and oh my god, it's a Carhartt. So actually, this is a good brand. This is some good stuff, man. It's a canvas work shirt, so that's good. What else do we got in this last bag? We have this here, which is a nice made in India. I didn't know they made clothing in India. I thought they just made the textiles in India and ship them out. This is a nice shirt too. I am so grateful. Thank you guys so much. I got my pillows and a new wardrobe out of the whole thing tonight. So that is great, and I want to thank you guys for the chance to show you stuff. I can't tell you who sent you those things because I would be outing the I don't want to do that to people. That would be not nice at all. But one thing's for certain. Paper City Gamer Jeff says, "Hi Steve, unboxing videos are big on YouTube. I enjoy them." Oh my God, so maybe I should change this and edit this title. So it says Vegas is bizarre now. Plus unboxing. So now everybody will go to this video and go, oh, there's an unboxing happening. They'll think it's Vegas related stuff, but it's really just a good night's sleep ×2 and a bunch of badass shirts. That was very nice. Thank you so much. Thank you, Paper City Gamer Jeff. There was a long sleeve work shirt, which will be working good in the winter time because it does get cold here. It actually freezes at night sometimes. Christine Lance needs assistance on a mask order. If she has already emailed me, I have to get to my emails. How many mask order emails do I have? I better be careful. This is, oh, it's not going to open up in my other browser. No, stupid. What's wrong with you? I have a lot of mask orders that I have to go through just so you guys know. What do I got here? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, geez. It just got worse. Yeah, I'm going to be busy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. There's like 30 orders here, and I have to go through each and every single email and see if people paid because for some reason they missed paying on the PayPal page, and then I have to invoice them or I have to send all the stuff to the wife. So I will get to your emails, no problem, but now we'll talk about Vegas being a bizarre place to visit now. Have you ever read The Batman Who Laughs? I've heard it's really good. I have a friend on Facebook who is a comic book artist, and he is a huge fan of good comics, and he said that one was good. I just don't have time. But we paid 3 weeks ago. Okay, have you emailed me about the order? And have I gotten to the email? And they're custom made, and it takes 10 to 14 working days, and I should put that on the site, and that's my fault for not doing it. You know, she's making things by hand from fabric swatches that we get by the yard and a pair of scissors and a sewing machine, and then I'm delivering them. So they can take up to 3 weeks. I guess we missed yours, and I apologize to you, and I'll make sure I get right on it. If you haven't emailed me, email StephenJ@notleavinglasvegas.com. I have a few of those to go through, but I always get them into the mail. I promise you that. Do you see anything else closing by next week, Thursday, as we're flying into Vegas? Wanted to go to M&M's World and Hershey's. I think if they close anything, they're just going to close the gyms. That won't really do much for your bottom line. It won't hurt your Vegas vacation. Oh, the Vegas face mask site is much improved. Steven, nice work. I do web development. I haven't made many changes to it, Jason. I just added a PayPal button, which looks kind of not nice. And I added the gallery. I did the gallery differently. But thank you, Jason. I appreciate it. OKC just passed an ordinance where you have to wear a mask. The Walmart app just pushed a notice to my phone saying that masks are required on the 20th at all their stores. But we always have to send them. We always have to wear them here anyways. Okay, good evening from Dallas. Just got back from a 5-day trip to Vegas, Philip says. Did you self-quarantine? Because that's what Sisolak said months ago. I get that. Been patient until tonight. Oh, she's yelling at me now. Christine is yelling at me here. Let me see what we got here. Christine, let's do it in real time. I'm not going to show you anything about her personal stuff. I don't see an order for Christine Lance in my email. Christine, send me an email because I really don't see an order from you when I type in your name, so I don't know what email you used. Send me an email. I'll fix it this weekend. It'll be good. I promise. Whoa, Rick Hopper. Thank you so much. Or Christine, I can just refund you tonight. That would be fine. Since you're yelling in the chat, that would be fine. I can refund you. Give me your PayPal address. I'll gladly send it back to you. I don't want you to be put out and be mad at me. Steve is buying a house in Vegas. Still a good idea. We're in San Francisco, but looking to spend on a house in Vegas. I had this long interview with Josh, my realtor. And, he wants to redo the whole interview. I'm almost finished editing it. I was going to upload it this weekend. But you know what? I think buying a house anywhere right now, especially in Vegas, is a tough decision to make. Because you don't know if the market's going to crash. But if you buy a house now, then you get the locked-in price. And if you have good mortgage financing, which is the lowest time to ever buy one right now, then that's the lowest time to ever buy one right now. Like the financing is better than it's ever been. So what if in 3 months the financing is up? And it goes up and it costs more to get a loan. What if in 3 months, though, the house is cheaper? That's tough, isn't it? That's really, really tough. Oh, my God. Jim says, hi, Darren. Steve, did you know from October 2017 to February 2018 in Texas, there were over 10,000 people that died from the flu? I'm sure there was, Jim. Texas is a huge state. There was probably hundreds of thousands that died in the United States from the flu. She ordered masks, paid $100, and still wants them. I don't know where I don't see the email. So I'm not going to turn this into a masks podcast. Again, I want her to email me directly, and I don't know the email she emailed me from, and I have to go and find it and fix it. Hell, I'll put in the mail 2-day service and get it there lickety-split if I can fix it. I've ordered masks from other sites, and they took a lot longer than the Steve's wife's masks, 2 weeks. Well, she ordered 3 weeks ago, and now she's angry, and I don't blame her. If you're going to Vegas from Wisconsin, we don't have to quarantine when we get into Vegas, though, right? No, you don't. But Steve Sisolak did this months ago, man. And he said, if you're coming to Nevada, you're supposed to quarantine for 2 weeks. And I don't think he ever lifted that executive order that he signed. Face masks will come. Be patient. Caroline makes them one at a time. Many orders take time to process. It took 3 weeks for my 2 masks. Quality is worth the wait. Thanks again. I'm trying my best. If she wants to email me, I feel bad now. I feel guilty. I feel like everybody's going to hate me and not want to buy these things, and that will take my wife's thunder away. I feel terrible about that. But look, if there's something I missed, I can always fix it. But I didn't see a second email from you. It's possible that, something is funky. You know what? Please email me. I would love to hear from you. I would love to take care of you. I want to make everybody happy, okay? Oh, my daughter would love that purple character mask you have, Stephen. Yeah, there's some 50-plus patterns up there. CDC is reporting that IFR at a level close to C19 losing its epidemic level. That was actually, I think it was fact-checked as false. I'm not sure about that. Despite losing my ass off in Vegas, I feel super lucky for being in Vegas the week before the shutdown and on July 4th weekend. Are the casinos doing poker tournaments? I've not heard of any tournaments. They have poker going. No one will hate you. Well, hang in there. We'll get through this. We will. Stephen, relax. No, this is the point where I get all panicky and I want to end the stream because I just don't like the idea of somebody thinking I'm either scamming them or not paying attention to their needs. When I get a big order for masks, just so you guys know, I try not to say this kind of stuff, but we usually throw in extra things. Like if I get a big order, I zero in. It's still in the order. It's still in the same order. So if I get a big order and there's 5 small orders, 5 smalls go out first. But we try to throw in extras with those big orders because it's so generous. And I throw in extras with small orders randomly too. And unlike this one here that took 2-3 weeks to get to my house and it shipped from an address in Las Vegas. This is hilarious. This shipped from my zip code. Okay? This mask in this bag shipped from my zip code. I just noticed it. Took 3 weeks to get to me, and it's obviously a cheap little Chinese mask. It's really cheap. It's not great. And you know what? 3 weeks to get to me, and it's too small, and I can't contact the company. And I'm on a freaking I'm on a freaking live stream every night. You can always contact me and call me out and get mad in the comments. I would never refund the 700. I don't refund anybody without proof. Give you an idea about the face mask business. I had somebody order masks on July 4th in the morning. On July 4th in the afternoon, they put in a claim that the item they received wasn't as they ordered. How is that even possible, right? So I look at my PayPal and I see there's a claim, and it was the same day that the order was made, and it was in the mail, and they were getting it that day. So I responded to PayPal with a screenshot, and PayPal actually refunded the buyer, so the buyer got free masks. So that's what I deal with. The buyer got free masks, even though it was they ordered it in the morning. In the afternoon, they said they didn't get the right item. How's that possible? I didn't magically transport them, and I don't do hand deliveries for obvious C-19 reasons. And then I get the refund. That's how that works. Yep. Okay. People are scammers sometimes, but I'm sure that Christine is not a scammer. Yes. Okay. So Christine Lance, I want to. Okay. Let's see here. Maybe the person is having a bad day. No. Not Christine. She's just trying to speak up and she doesn't want a super chat. And I don't blame her. Tim Lance. All right. So I'm going to look up Tim Lance. And there he is. Awesome. Oh, he just emailed me today. See, here's another thing. I don't check my email constantly at my job. I have to check my work email, and I have to be on the phones all day. I have a job. I'm the marketing director at a magazine here in town. And so I didn't see that you had emails because I, after my live stream, sit on my emails, and I go through all my emails. And I didn't see that today at 4:11 and 4:10, I got 2 emails from Tim Lance. So I would have actually gotten to it, but now people think I'm a jerk. Okay, can I get your wife's masks in Ontario, Canada? John, I have to figure out shipping to Canada. I had problems where stuff was returned, and it's not a good situation shipping stuff overseas right now. Moratorium on foreclosures starts September 1st. Starts September 1st? I'd wait. It ends actually September 1st is what you meant to say. Absolutely. Engineer Cat found me. Oh, no, I'm not going to 30,000. As a matter of fact, I lost subscribers when I started this live stream. I was at 29,922, and I somehow lost a bunch of subscribers. So that's fun. As a matter of fact, just because people like to play with that, we're just going to do this. Yep, you don't get to see any of that stuff. So bad, too sad. Yep, I just don't want to have it up anymore. So we're going to get rid of that. And we're going to get rid of this. So there you go. So thank you so much for unsubscribing. I just don't want to see it. Makes me depressed like I'm doing something wrong. So they're gone now. Depending on the shipping service, it could take extra time. Some areas have multiple distribution stops. We're sending them 2 to 5 day delivery, and it's almost always 2 to 5 days. And because we can't afford $12 to send them across the country when they're only 2 for $25. So it's tough for us, right? So do we make $6 a mask and have money and materials in it? Because materials cost $12.99 a yard, $15.99 a yard. She just bought $400 of materials this week. So it's tough. So we have to send them on a service that's a little bit slower, but we put them out, and we recently fixed our post office mailbox in front of our house. So if you guys actually are on the Patreon, you might have seen a post where I actually put a signal flag up there. So now the masks go out as they're fixed. As they have a label on them, they're done. She puts them in the mailbox, puts up the signal flag. Our mail carrier comes by and takes them. And if you're a Canadian watching this, you have no idea what I just said. So in the United States, there's flags on mailboxes. When you put something in your mailbox and you close it and you put your flag up, then the mail carrier knows that there's something in your mailbox to take away. So even if the mail carrier that drives to your house doesn't have any mail for you, they stop at your house, they take your mail out, and your mail goes out. Isn't that cool? Now, we live in an area where there's really, like, our part of Vegas has no crime. Like, nobody even knows where we are, which is really good, which is a downside because I'm way far away from everybody. How much are the masks, KD asks? They're 2 for $25 with shipping included anywhere in the United States. So, yeah, you guys can do that. Lorna is here. Lorna, you can be a moderator. I know that you're on the Patreon. So now Lorna's a moderator. Love the masks. You and your wife are doing great. Thank you, Lucky Dog Slots. Everyone ease up on the wife. You should be grateful we are alive. This is true. I mean, yeah, but, you know, people get frustrated, especially when they pay $100 for something. And I didn't see their emails that were sent just a few hours ago, but I'll get to them, I promise. The sub count's gone. It was causing me too much drama, so I just got rid of it. I ordered some on Amazon. They took 2+ months. Yeah, because they're drop shipped from China. We have mail thieves. I'm sorry, Eileen. I hate to hear that. I got to put a lock on that box, I guess. Yeah, I got rid of the sub count. So no more sub count because people were just unsubscribing en masse for some reason. USPS shipping seems to have jacked up their prices over the past few years. If you're shipping out stuff, I learned this from Cindy from Best Las Vegas Gifts. She hasn't been in the chat for a while. I don't know what happened. I got to text her and make sure she's doing okay. She said if you go to PayPal, you can ship anything, even if it's not a PayPal paid for item, and you can actually get their bulk shipping rates. So that's a way to save on some mail. Ew, Steve, that wasn't necessary. Steve, that wasn't necessary. I thought you said ew. I ordered them this week and I got emails so they're shipped. What is happening there is that you guys are getting an email when I print the shipping label, which means they're on the table ready to be built out, and they'll be put together, constructed, sewed together, whatever, within a few days, and they'll get out. Okay. Hello from New York City. Did your wife sell masks for bird swine? Kevin D is going to be an anti-masker. That's totally fine, Kevin D. Let's see here. Digital burgers, fewer calories. Sure. It's okay, Christine. We all love you. Of course. I'll fix it for sure. I just didn't see those emails that were sent at 4:10 and 4:11 p.m. Can you ship me, Greg? Haha, that's a reference to the Meet the Parents. Overnight delivery system is also backed up. Lack of staff. I had somebody once send me a camera lens that they ordered from Japan. It got to their house. They inspected it. They sent it on USPS 2-day guaranteed service by 12 noon. The item got to me in 5 days. And when he called the UPS, that's the big one. UPS is the big one. When he called UPS and he said, hey, I paid $85 to guarantee this gets to the house within 2 days by 12 noon, they said, sorry, sir, C-19 reasons, we're not doing any refunds or guaranteeing any deliveries, but they will take your money all day long and try their best. What shirt is that? Awesome. I don't know why you retracted that. This is a Cook Street Hawaiian shirt. Comes from Honolulu, Hawaii, I think it is. Or maybe Cook Street comes from a different island. Do you think they'll close casinos again? I don't know what's going to happen with all that. It's really going to be dependent on a lot of things. We're in the red zone, as I explained in my video today. So Vegas is a weird place right now. They're not closing the restaurants. They might next. I don't know. They're not closing the gyms. I think that slowly but surely everything but the casinos is going to close next. Because think about it this way. Locals such as myself and my wife and my friends, we don't go to big casinos on the Strip all that often, right? We don't go there all that often. But we do then, have people that work at the Strip and then go to those places like gyms and beauty salons and barber shops, and I need a haircut myself. So if we close off all those things after we work at the Strip, we have nothing else to do. So it would stop the spread because the only people getting out and about would be the casino employees. And wouldn't that flip the script? All of a sudden, the casino employees are the ones that are working, whereas before they were not working and everybody else was working. The casino situation is sad. Last night at Luxor, they only had 10 tables going. They couldn't get any action. I had to go to New York. Luxor is in a weird spot. I've said it before. They are strange because they're way down on the south end of the Strip, and you got no reason to go there. Driftomaniac says, Night Steve, you are keeping us going through all of this. Never give up. You can reach your goals. I'm living proof. Beefcake. This is a world class and keeps so many people going. Thank you so much. Can't wait for the next strip walk. Yeah, it might be tomorrow, might not. I'll let you know in the morning when I do my morning video. Rumor is gyms and pools are next to close. Hope restaurants won't close again. I would love to see it if they close the pools. Will they charge you the same resort rate fees? That would be a son of a gun. Steve Sisolak announces a state income tax due to the second wave. No, can't happen because it's in our, you'd have to have the people vote on it. And they would have to pass both houses in the state of Nevada's legislature. And then it would have to go onto a ballot if it did those first two passes. Now, it's political suicide for anybody in Nevada politics to vote for that. Nobody wants it. So basically, people who are not going to run again might vote for it. People who want to get elected again probably not going to vote for it. So I don't even think if it passes to get to the vote where I would vote for it, my wife would vote for it, or against it. I don't think it gets to that point. Is it official? Is what official? Con am I? There's con. Casinos aren't open in Ontario because only 50 people in a casino at a time. I would fly to Vegas, but I need to quarantine for 14 days when I get back. COVID is curing everyone's gambling addiction. True dat, double true. Issues with sub count, he had it pulled down. Please show the love and subscribe and hit the like button. I don't need the drama, mama. I have a small little ego in a lot of ways, and I did that video on that, and I realized that's just a stupid ego inflation thing. If I was close to 30,000, maybe I would put it up. But what's the point? Who cares, right? It is a number that matters a lot to YouTube channels, but there's people that literally beg you to subscribe. I'm just not one of those. I found these in a parking lot. Yes, I disinfected them with lots of things. Oh, Haas Rocky asks, don't know what we would do without your daily trusted information. We have an August 30th trip planned coming, and you're so much help. Thank you, Haas Rocky. Thank him 638 times, my friends. Do you think any place that you would take your mask off will be next to close? Restaurants to eat, casinos to smoke, pool to swim? I don't know, man. My wife's masks at vegasfacemask.com. You can go in the pool with these. They're 100% cotton, and they're good quality, and they're pre-shrunk, so you'd have no problem. And then it would be cool the entire day, I guess. Resort fees should only be for people that actually use the pool, gym, etc. I've been saying this for a while. My idea to cure the resort fee cycle is to get yourselves a base fee, maybe $10 or $15, and let people tack on things on top of that. And they will probably tack on everything, thinking they're going to use the Wi-Fi, the pool, everything. And then they're not going to use anything, but who are they going to blame? They're going to blame themselves, and they're not going to blame the hotels. And that's what I think would be a good solution, but who listens? I'm embracing the mask life. I wear a mirrored face shield. Bought it on eBay for $12. Saves me from trying to find a piece of cloth around my face, and people cannot see my face at all. Yes, but I like going in like a bandito. I'm a bandito. Give me all the money in the drawer, Shay. I don't know. You're right. But these things here, I got to rep what the wife does. And I love the masks. They're really good quality. Who's your favorite Canadian hockey team? Do you root for them or the Golden Knights when they play? I mean, if they play each other, I'm going to go for the Toronto Maple Leafs, even though I'm from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, because my old man raised me as a fan of the Maple Leafs, and that's my favorite team. I always root for the Knights when they play them, though. That's what it is. Yep, those blue masks will be like baby diaper if you go in the pool. This is true. What's your most popular mask? Recently, we had to take down one called Wild Horses. We had one based on animals are really popular. Whoa, Joseph Drake, Steven, let me know when you received the Circa hat from Richard Wilk. Can't wait to see it on the stream. Yeah, so Richard texted me and he said that I will get a Circa hat. That was very cool. And we're going to do some work together. It looks like he's a gentleman and a scholar, and we get along really well. Must be that Canadianism in this. Is Vegas closing? I want to come in August for my birthday. I trust your opinion. Oh my God, I don't think it's going to close, but I would say if you book a trip, buy the travel insurance or book it on a credit card that has travel insurance. So if they cancel, you're not out more than a few dollars if you had to buy it, or your credit card honors everything. Thank you, Joseph Drake. Guys, thank him 657 times, 58 times. Thank him. Do you think they'll cancel the Allegiant Stadium grand opening? Well, I think that they'll have a much smaller scale grand opening. So there goes my invitation. I was never invited. They don't even talk to me. Like I don't even exist to these people. I've emailed them a few times. I don't know if they're not gonna cancel it. They might make it a lot smaller scale and just have Uber VIPs in there, like the heads of the Raiders organization. Of course, Steve Sisolak will be there. You'll have Mayor Goodman there, even though she has nothing to do with that part of the city. It's not even Las Vegas, I don't think. Does Nevada have to have a balanced budget every year? So it's built into the state's constitution that we have to have a balanced budget every year. Nevada doesn't balance the budget every single year. We've been running I would bet all the money I made today, Nevada budget deficit by year. I almost guarantee you it's ridiculous. You don't have a balanced budget just because it's in the law. That's the Constitution. We have to have a balanced budget. That's called wishful thinking. And I heard that in that YouTube video, and that was a decent video. It's lots of informative stuff in that, and that was good, and it showed references. But just because you say you should have a balanced budget doesn't mean they have a balanced budget, and they certainly don't this year. They're going to be completely screwed. Legion is not booking flights from my hometown to Vegas after August 17th. I haven't checked the other cities, and I'm unsure if this is normal. It might be normal. I don't know. Some airlines, some websites, if you're going on allegiant.com, call them and ask them. You might get somebody who tells you the truth. Love a scar. The adrenaline is crazy. I don't know what that means. We'll be in Vegas at the end of the month. Can you drop off to the hotel like you said in previous videos, or can I meet you after sending the money? Dropping off to the hotels, guys, it's really problematic for me. I have to drive to the Strip, which is 20 to 30 minutes, depending on where you are. Downtown is even longer. And then I got to go and park, and then I got to go in, and then I got to drop, and then I got to get back. I get up at 6 in the morning, do YouTube stuff, go to my day job, spend 8 hours there, come home, do some face mask stuff, eat if I can, do this video live stream because I love being with you guys, and then I do face mask or video stuff, and then I go home. So it's tough. So people are like, I'm not buying them. Okay, I understand. That's not what you're saying, but I get you. If you think that I have to drop them off to you, I'm sorry, I don't have a service. Somebody offered to contract out with me, and they said I could be your delivery person, and I'm like, there's no money in it if I pay you anything fair. And I'm not going to pay you slave labor. Steve, what's your take on Newsom mandates a shutdown in California and this stops drive-ins to Vegas? Unless does Sisolak then follow suit and shut down Nevada? Look, man, here's the thing. I don't know where you are, David. You looks like you're in the United States because there's a dollar sign and not a C in front of it, and not a pound sign or a euro. So you know as well as I do, like unless the states put the National Guard on the border, like I don't know, Utah did that, by the way. Utah, little old Utah, nobody thought about it. Thank you, David Jacobson, by the way. Nobody thought about it, but little old Utah, a while back, they actually put people at the border and asked them, where are you coming from? Show me your papers. So, I mean, yeah, California could definitely do that. I think that there would be extreme backlash. I think it would be political suicide for Gavin Newsom to do something that ridiculous and over the top. I think the best thing they could do is make people like in New York State fill out some kind of a customs form when they come back into the state. But then again, what are you going to do? Pop them when they're going back in? Try to collect some of that revenue? Because let's be honest, California, talk about running a deficit. It's hard to manage 40 million people. So I don't think so. But hey, man, look, Sisolak seems to do what Newsom does. Don't do what Donnie Don't does. Yeah, so I do freelance writing. A client on one of my job boards has several projects regarding Las Vegas clubs. Clubs like Access and the pool party clubs makes me think promoters are gearing to reopen soon. Yeah, but you know what? Clubs, and I've said this before, are the absolute worst thing you can do in a pandemic scenario. You're going to just basically open up the entire world to being 6 inches from each other, drinking alcohol, grinding on each other. You can't manage face masks in a nightclub. You think it's hard to manage them in a casino? You ain't manage them in a nightclub. Plus, the nightclub's got to be filled to a certain capacity. They got to have bottle service at tables. Vermont pulls over cars from Massachusetts at the border and asks what they're doing here. But they're probably really polite, right? Vermont's like, oh, how's it going? What are you doing up here? Oh, going to look at the leaves, are ya? Lights landing tonight. Thank you so much. Lights landing tonight. I said it right. I did it right, and it rhymes with night. Yeah, good luck with that. Yeah, okay, so here we go. Newsom and Nevada are the two states that have a pact. Nevada, California, Oregon, Washington, and Colorado. 5 states that have a pact. It's called the Western Alliance. They're going to play the Eastern Alliance for the COVID Cup. And I don't know who's going to win. I don't think there's an Eastern Alliance. 30-plus California counties can't open a K-12. There was a thing on ABC News the other day, and they did a whole 3-minute segment where they talked to 5 top doctors across the country. These are accredited doctors that are at the Mayo Clinic and Johns Hopkins University and whatnot. And they said about the school, and they all said, yes, open the schools. I want my kid to go to school in the fall. And they said that less than 2% of all of the total overall cases for C19 were children. All 5 doctors said, open the schools. Now, we have a situation where the schools are going to be funded next year, but there's not going to be anybody in the schools. So, I mean, I guess you could bank that money, but where does that money go? Where's the accountability? And I'm not saying that we should open the schools or we shouldn't open the schools. I'm concerned with opening the schools because children are asymptomatic little germ carriers. God bless them. We don't have a future if we don't have kids. I like kids. The kids are cool. Kids that are smart are even cooler. I'm sure you only have smart kids out there. But I'm saying that kids will come home and they'll bring it home. I would be concerned with that. And you can't manage kids. You can't manage kids, man. They're unmanageable. They're cool. That doesn't mean they're brats. That just means that their whole entire thing about a childhood is being in discovery mode. Ooh, what's that? Ooh, shiny thing. Oh, I want to try this. Oh, I want to do that. At least that's how it's supposed to be in schools. Right now, they just seem to be slamming certain things down kids. And I don't know. Man, school's different. I don't know. It must be tough to be a parent. Parents of the world, I salute you guys for doing a good job. So yes, we must live our lives and take precaution. Haha, Oregon is going to lose at the COVID Cup. Nevada will likely be second to last. California is the winner. That's not a good cup to win, man. Schools will be providing computers and Wi-Fi to families. That's where much of the money will go. But then you have school systems in places like Detroit, in inner city Detroit, Michigan, and places in Chicago where kids are trying to do their homework on cell phones, man. Those are areas. I'm not stupid, okay? You're not stupid either. Let's be honest with ourselves for just a moment. Make it a little bit darker from when I was just laughing like an idiot. It's tough to be in America sometimes. There's some families out there that are just hanging by a thread to buy proper food for their kids. They don't have computers at their house. They might have like some kind of cell phone. They don't have a giant 6.7-inch phone. They don't have the capacity to have their kids, dive in and be online education. And then they have a data package that dries up after 2 gigabytes, like those unlimited talk and text plans. And then they say 2 gigs is a lot of data. It sure as hell isn't. So what do we do about those people? Gosh, I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, we misappropriate so much government money in this world. I heard BC is part of the alliance to a point as well, even though it's a part of Canada. Maybe there's some kind of unspoken pact there. It could be possible. Mickey in Ireland says, people from the USA entering Ireland are ignoring the 14-day isolation rule. Well, that's really a thing that Ireland would have to impose, I guess. I mean, that sounds crazy. I don't know. Those Yanks come in, and you guys in Italy are like, look at those Yankees. They're ignoring the rule. Hit them with a shillelagh. I hope I didn't offend you. That's my Irish accent. It's pretty bad. Israel opened schools. Within 2 weeks of cases got out of control. Ugh. Really, Howard? That doesn't sound good, man. I just got an alert. Representative John Lewis died. Civil rights icon. Oh, man. Rest his soul. Those guys back in the day did things a lot differently than they do now. They used a lot less violence, and they got their results. And I wish we could revert to being civil with one another. I had a lot of comments just tearing me apart, telling me it was hilarious. On one side, one guy says your TDS is showing. That's Trump derangement syndrome. That's a can't talk. That's a derogatory term for people that are on the right. They throw it at the left and they say, hey, you have Trump derangement syndrome. You can't see the truth. And then I had people on the other hand of things saying, you just hate Sisolak because he's liberal. People can't figure me out, I guess. Good. We're not going to turn it into a political channel, I promise. What is the Corona? It's a drink that you put a lime in and you sit on the beach. It's also a terrible invisible virus that hurts people sometimes. Don't make Steven do extra week. Not a personal shopper. I don't know what's going on with that, Sue, but thank you. 664 people smash the like button. Hit the like button. I'll do the Arnold impression. You guys want to hear some Arnold impressions? I don't know. Give me a scenario. If we get to 400 likes, give me a scenario. I'll do an Arnold skit for you. I'll try not to suck at it. Us and them politics is killing this country. The election will cause riots. The Trash Can Hopes and Dreams says. I will tell you something if you guys want to hear it. Going back to a long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away where there was a disturbance in the Force and Luke, his father, was Darth. I just ruined Star Wars for you, the originals. But you know what? Back in the day, we had tribes, man. We had tribes. Paul says, who owns the slot machines at the airport? Huh. I don't know, Paul. That's a good question, man. That is a good question. Who owns the slot machines at the airport? Does anybody know? Let's learn something. Thank you, Paul. So, yeah. So, here's the thing I was going to say. We had tribes dating back to the day. You had your tribe. That was usually your family, or maybe you made an alliance with other families. And you might say that all of the wheat in the entire field belongs to you. And if your tribe was stronger and you could go over to the people in the other tribe and convince them that all the wheat belonged to you, and then if they came over to your side, you would give them some of the wheat so they could eat bread in the wintertime. Guess what? You just grew your tribe. And you grew it by spreading your ideals about why you are the ideal one to join. Thank you so much, Whip in Post 1. Wow, thank them, guys. Thank them. So you spread your ideals, and you got people over to your side. You know what I mean? And that's tribalism, man. That's tribalism. That's our two hemispheres in our brain. If there's night, there's day. If there's up, there's down. If there's left, there's right. If there's wrong, there's right. If there's conservative, there's a liberal. It's like we just work in two modes. You can order a face mask at vegasfacemask.com. You sure can. I don't have a COVID. Well, we didn't get to 400 likes, so I guess that ain't happening. Way to go, Allman Brothers. I don't know, Allman Brothers. The Allman, like the singing group. I play a weekly poker game with mostly teachers. Many of them say laptops and telelearning has a significant setback from learning all initiatives. At-risk kids are now more at risk because of this. Right. If you have a child and you can monitor the child and you really truly care about children, then you can identify people that might have learning issues. Paul stumped me. Absolutely. I will Google machine that later on. So we got Arnold goes to a buffet. Oh, shoot. Ask yourself, do you know someone who is ill from corona right now? Yes, I do. I hate to be the Debbie Downer of the entire thing, but I do, Catherine. Yeah, he just got tested. He lost all sense of taste. Severe respiratory issues. Can't stop coughing. Sick to a point where he hasn't had the flu in 5 years. And, yeah, can't get out of bed. No energy. The guy that works 17 hours a day. So I do. I hate to be that person. Oh my God, I got 403 likes and I heard Arnold at a buffet. Arnold meets Hulk Hogan. I can't do two voices, Jason, but that would be good if I could. To do Hulk Hogan is so gravelly, it hurts my voice. Oh, Michael Gahn owns the slots at the airport. Well, there you go, Vegas J. Vegas Royalty, the Gahn, I can't even pronounce their names. They also own the South Point, and they own the El Cortez too. I think they still might own it, possibly. Friend from high school, late 30s. Whippin' Post knows somebody. I read an article last week that the slots at McCarran are owned by the airport management company. They have the worst payouts. They do have the worst payouts in Nevada. Don't take them. Arnold and Dr. Fauci. Oh, that would be fun. So Dr. Fauci comes up to Arnold, and of course, Dr. Fauci's wearing his face mask, right? So we got Dr. Fauci, and he goes up and he goes, Arnold, why aren't you wearing a face mask, Arnold? And Arnold says, Dr. Fauci, how are you? How are you? You're fantastic on the television with the public service and the announcements and the things about the coronavirus and the corona's good beer. I like sitting and drinking beer on my mansion in Malibu. And Dr. Fauci says, Arnold, I need you to be the shining beacon for all of the people. Okay, Arnold, you got to wear a mask and you got to get a vaccine. And he says, Dr. Fauci, I've had so many injections throughout my life. It's not good. The vaccines, I don't know. It's not wonderful. Dr. Fauci says, Arnold, you're not listening to me. If you get a vaccine, you're going to live to 1,000 years old. You're also going to become governor of the world, Arnold. First America, then the world. Dr. Fauci, that's fantastic. I love you, Dr. Fauci. I'll take the vaccine. I'll wear the mask. Where do I get my mask? And Dr. Fauci says, Arnold, I got to tell you, I can't say it officially because of administration rules. You go to vegasfacemask.com. No S on the end, Arnold. The only 2 face masks you'll ever need. And they got good ones, Arnold. Over 50 varieties. And Arnold goes, vegasfacemask.com. I love it. I'm going to order 100. And we'll ship them from Las Vegas in my chopper. All right, that sucked. There you go. All right, milk is coming out of my nose. I'll tell anyone coming to Vegas that Uber or Lyft is non-existent. At least it was 2 weeks ago. I just did a comedy sketch off the top of my head. My head hurts now. It's terrible, man. I'm going to just not even listen to that. Mo Sislak. Homa. Yeah, puppets would be great. Airport casinos used to have 100% IGT slots. Now only Reno Tahoe is 100% international gaming technologies. Richard Little has nothing on me. Oh no, he's got about 100 characters on me. Your Fauci and Arnold are hilarious. Loved it. Oh my God, everybody is laughing. And this little cooler, I can turn it up, but then you guys will hear it. Oh, I got the little cooler, the Arctic cooler. I just turned it on. It's near my feet. It's keeping my feet nice and cool. Your Arnold and Mo are pretty legit. Steven, the Fountains of Vegas info. Thank you. It was great. Thank you, guys. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Hopefully the fan is not too loud. I won $300 on a slot at the airport waiting for my flight home, and I only spent $20. Red Pill Gary, there's always one guy, and you are the one. I'm happy for you, bro. I'm happy. Lyft is going in Vegas. So I was about 20-minute wait. Lyft, if Mr. Uber was here, Mark Roth, then he'd tell you that it's about a 20 to 30 minute wait for an Uber ride right now. So you guys can definitely pick up an Uber if you guys want to. I can't believe nobody else. Is nobody else streaming in Las Vegas tonight? Is that why you guys are all here? Tell me why you're here in the chats. I would love to hear your stories about why you guys decided to choose me. If you're not subscribed to me yet, you guys can hit the subscription button. I do videos in the morning, and I would love to see you guys come around and see some of the videos. Today we did a video. Let's see, Las Vegas filter live. Let's see what's live today. You guys can see what your options are. With me, I got the Trooper. The Trooper's got 508 watching, and I got American Eagle with 58, and the New York camera is sad and lonely. It has only 2. But you know what? That's okay. We love you guys anyways. Let's do this. Let's put this here. Let's make this big style, and you guys can see that. And then what we will do is we'll get rid of my downloads bar so you can't see what I've been downloading in the background. And then we will, boom, right in the kisser. Look at that. We're on the strip all of a sudden. I go back into my chat because I cannot find any of you guys. You're beautiful people, but I got to be able to see my chats. Oh, there's my live chat. Oh, piece of candy. So I'm going to get back to my live chat real quick here, guys, with you guys. You guys are awesome for being here with me. And it looks like I screwed myself. I totally did. I have to get rid of this for a minute. I have to go back to this live screen. Oh, look at that. I lost my live chat. I am really bad at this apparently, guys. I apologize. Now you guys are being dicked around by me on camera. So there it is, and there you go. So yeah, so we are on the live chat here in Las Vegas. I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves tonight. I know I certainly am enjoying myself tonight with you guys. I seemingly lost my live chat. So with that, I may, oh, there it is. Found it. There you are. You're back. Steven, you could be a radio host or a podcaster, except for when I screw things up like that. And the Trooper is on. Yep, he's got 508 streaming. $27 from airport to the strip casino with taxi. That's a lot. That's a lot. You could take an Uber in that case. That's the best thing for you guys to do. Watching you from Nebraska. Watch you every night. I got the Huskers in the house. Very nice. Driving from Vegas to Seattle right now and watching you on my drive. Ooh, be careful. Don't watch YouTube and drive. Don't let the NHP know that, or the CHP, or wherever you are right now. Steven, we would watch dozens of Vegas channels, but I'm the most engaging. I try not to have dead air. I was watching him waiting for you. Cool. Okay, nice big pic. Yes, hopefully this camera moves around. The New York camera usually moves. Sometimes it gets a little bit ridiculous on us, though. John Lewis died. I heard that, too. It's okay. I haven't been to the strip since St. Patty's Day. Top of the morning to ya. I noticed that the Irish is left. Maybe I offended him. Informative, fun, interesting. Very nice. I'm here because I'm a Campbellite. Ooh, you're a local Las Vegan Campbellite. You're also on my Patreon, and I appreciate you being on the Patreon. But I am getting incredibly tired, and I'm about ready to wrap it all up here in just a few minutes. So I listen when I drive. That's cool. Yep, you can do that. Now, we got to thank everybody chatting in the chat, your local Las Vegans level 1, everybody watching. We have level 2, which is our moderators. They can also be level 3s or level 4s. Level 3s are these folks: Robert Jimenez, Lucky Dog Slots, Susan Zalisco, Jack Batterson, Susie Cantu Lerma, sorry about that. Susie Cantu Lerma again, Paul Mosley, CJ's daddy, Paper City Gamer Jeff, Rick Hopper, Haas Rocky, Joseph Drake, David Jacobson, Knights Landing Tonight, Paul T, and Whippin' Post 1, and Catherine Wilson, and Lance Johns is driving. I missed you, Lance. I'm sorry, baby. And you guys are great for being with me and sticking it out. And we are going to be back tomorrow with another video in the morning time. And we will be back tomorrow with another live stream. And I want to thank you. And I got to say 3, 2, 1, click. Remind you guys to go to vegasfacemask.com. Dr. Fauci told you to do so. And Arnold concurred. The best 2 masks you'll ever have. And I have to say, you guys are awesome for being with here tonight. You guys are wonderful. Thank you guys so much. We're going to exit the chat now and say 3, 2, 1, click. You guys want to give me a 3, 2, 1, click? We didn't even see Blackjack tonight. How much of a shame. We'll have to have him up here tomorrow. So 3, 2, 1, click. See you tomorrow between 7:30 to 8 o'clock, okay? 3, 2, 1, click. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and you guys are all welcome. Click.